What's up, guys? Welcome back for another episode of NFT Gems by Token Metrics. I'm your host, Chase Allred. Jacob Coach Gallup, my co-host, cannot be with me today because he's out there scouting out all the alpha for you guys at NFT LA. If you guys are at NFT LA, give Jacob a shout. Give Bill Noble a shout. That's our Token Metrics guys holding it down in LA, scouting out some alpha, working for some deals, and just learning all they can about the space, getting a feel for the community. So, if you guys remember, last week we changed up our format a bit. We are now going to be featuring just two NFT projects. So, one that's been minted and one that is pre-mint on each of our shows. That's two per person. So since Jacob's not here, it's just two for today. We think you guys liked that the first time around. This way we can go a little deeper into these projects and give you more of what you came for, which is that alpha, that info, that inside scoop. All right, if we want to get into our first project of today, that is going to be World of Women Galaxy. So I believe it was our very first episode of NFT Gems where Jacob covered the original Genesis World of Women collection. This collection is an expansion of said universe, of said World of Women universe. You know, they're kind of playing on that with the whole galaxy thing. Their universe is expanding, if you will. But essentially, the goal of these projects is to create a more inclusive, representative, and equal opportunity for all Web3 and NFT community. World of Women has really put this on display. They've garnered support from huge people in both the NFT space and really just celebrities in general, people from Gary Vee to Eva Longoria to Reese Witherspoon. It's pretty crazy how far they've come considering it was started by just four friends. Yam Karkai is the main artist and the lead of the project, and three of her friends came together to just build an NFT that they felt better represented who they were and the greater world around them, a more diverse NFT world, if you will. So the story behind World of Women Galaxy is these women are actually from an eighth planet. That eighth planet is future Earth. So it's a futuristic Earth. You can kind of see, they're given a little futuristic vibes, the stars in the face. Still a very similar style of art, profile picture art. Really pretty art drawn by Yam. I'm a big fan personally. You can see they've discovered a portal for time travel, and some of them have witnessed a surprising new transformation. That's these holograms you sort of see here. But it's really interesting. There's 22,222 total NFTs in this collection. So 10,000 were given out to all WoW holders. That is, if you hold two World of Women Genesis, then you will get two from the Galaxy collection, and so on and so forth. So all 10,000 Genesis collections have a Galaxy mate that they were then paired with, essentially. The public sale was given out to 10,000 people. It was a descending price Dutch auction, which took place on March 26th. So as I record this on March 30th, about 4 days ago. The price started at 3 ETH and gradually declined every 30 minutes for 6 hours or until the sale ran out, which it did run out before it reached that 0.3 ETH price. No surprise there. They also had an allow list for other communities that they potentially partnered with and supporters of the World of Women fam. So the World of Women team has really done a great job of putting their money where their mouth is and creating this Web3 community, inclusive Web3 community that they've been talking about. 10% of all primary sales of this World of Women Galaxy collection actually went into the WoW Foundation, which if we scroll, they mention it down here. Uh, yeah, and the WoW Foundation is a nonprofit dedicated to creating a more exclusive Web3 ecosystem. Some of their donations to date include She's the First, Too Young to Wed, and Strange Sinisha. They have also recently donated 10 ETH to aid women in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. So, lots of great things out of the World of Women Foundation. Really happy to be a supporter of this project, although I am not an owner. They have proven to be a great project and really just looking to make the world and the Web3 space a better place. If we go to this WowG membership section, we can see a little bit about the utility. So every Galaxy holder will be invited to the WoW Gala. More information on that to be released. The holders have ownership of the underlying artwork and the intellectual property behind it. So this is very similar to how Bored Apes own their own IPs. Essentially, this gives you the ability to go out and, have your World of Women be featured in a comic book, and you earn the royalties on that, as opposed to the World of Women team or the DAO. Essentially, you also receive the ability to contribute to the DAO, the Do World of Women DAO, and there's special benefits for people who hold both World of Women Galaxy and World of Women Genesis. What that is remains to be seen. WoW in the metaverse, so they're going to create a sandbox version of all these World of Women Galaxy NFTs, which is metaverse compatible. Is something we've seen with a lot of projects, and we don't always know if they're going to deliver. With a blue chip project like World of Women, we have some more confidence that they can deliver. We also have some to be announced utility, so we'll have to see what that is. I'm going to speculate here and say that this has something to do with an airdrop, not financial advice, just guessing, but that's what I gather from this image. So World of Women has crushed it on social media. They have 188,000 Twitter followers and 60,000 members in their Discord. That was one of their strongest points in our fundamental grading system. They got a 10 on community, as well as a 10 on liquidity. They've already traded over nearly 20,000 volume in ETH in under 5 days. Their score was a 79% overall. We would like to see some more smart money wallets holding them. And, there's not a lot of innovation. It's another PFP project, but they are increasing the utility as they go along, which is definitely something we like to see as they're building out their community. And our second project of the day is called Murakami Flowers. So this is actually something we mentioned in, I believe it was our first ever show. But essentially, what Murakami Flowers is the, for lack of a better word, it is the brainchild of Takashi Murakami. These flowers are kind of his signature. It's his, go-to art style. This is what he represents as an artist, is this flower. I recommend visiting this webpage, which is linked in our NFT cheat sheet that goes out to all of our customers. Make sure you subscribe to the Token Metrics platform to receive these cheat sheets. There's tons of alpha contained in there, even more than what you're getting from the YouTube, in my opinion. But Murakami Flowers, or Murakami.flowers, as you can see, is a collectible collection of 11,664 flowers created by none other than Takashi Murakami himself. Murakami has worked with Gucci, Louis Vuitton. He's friends with Kanye West, friends with Virgil Abloh. Really, he is, in terms of pop culture, and he's an A-list. Everyone from, everyone who's anyone in Hollywood wants a Murakami piece in their house if they're at all into art. So there's tons of great stuff that he's done, collaborated with tons of great brands, including Artifact on their Clone X NFT drop. In fact, the Clone X NFTs, the rare ones, included what is called Murakami Drip. Any Clone X NFT holder with the Murakami Drip trait is actually added to the whitelist. So if you have one Murakami Drip CloneX NFT, you are eligible to purchase one Murakami Flower during the whitelist sale. If you have two, you can purchase two, and so on and so forth. 4,000 of these NFTs in total will be going to whitelisters, 3,000 of which contain Murakami Drip, the CloneX NFTs. 500 are a Murakami related whitelist, and then some are friends and families, for a total of 4,000 NFTs on the whitelist, and 6,751 will be available during the public sale. Something interesting that Murakami does here that I have not seen before is he's leaving out actually 3 sets of NFTs, or 3 collections, which are basically going to end up being sub-collections of this main collection, I believe. So one is 727, which comes from Takashi's lucky number of 727, which is a really interesting lucky number. I would love to know how he came to that. 108, which represents the failed OpenSea collection that Takashi tried to drop, where he tried to drop 108 flower NFTs on OpenSea. He later realized he didn't consider himself enough of an expert in the space. The drop basically didn't live up to the standards, so he ended up putting that on hold for a while and not selling the NFTs until this upcoming drop. And then finally, there's the collection of 78, which is the Zen number proof, which is his, again, sub collection. And as you can see, there's a breakdown of these collections right here. So whitelist, team and artists, public sale, Lucky 727 proof makes up a small slice, and then Zen number proof and Bono proof make up these tiny, tiny slivers right here. So I can imagine those will be extremely rare. Again, they're not dropping yet. Murakami has even said the collection of 108 may never drop unless he feels there's demand to sell them one day in the future. I would be shocked personally if there was not. So the whitelist price is going to be 0.0727 ETH, and the public sale price will be 0.108 ETH. There's those numbers popping up again, the 727 and the 108. Definitely, Murakami is a calculated guy. He's an artist. Nothing here is by accident, per se. I recommend going to this website, which will be linked down below, and checking out the mind map here. You can read about the vision and values, the community, and the metaverse portion of this is actually very interesting because Murakami is actually not speaking about the metaverse that is synonymous with NFTs and crypto and blockchain. He's actually referring to this collection as meta in terms of fiction, in terms of breaking the fourth wall. He feels his meta now is him speaking about his artwork and coming out as an artist and kind of speaking about his experiences and purpose behind making this art, which he says is he wants to make art that can live past him, and when it really starts once he dies. So he, as a 60-year-old man, he feels he's starting a new chapter, or his career is really kicking off now, which I found to be really interesting. Again, check this out, linked down below. Really good stuff. So I'm sure you guys all want to hear about how to get on the whitelist, how to get to the public sale. He's doing an interesting thing, which I actually appreciate. He's opening up the public sale to a lottery, so we can register for that lottery right here. I have already done so. No surprise there. You have until April 5th to register for this lobby, after which I'm sure they will let us know whether or not we were successful. But again, really good stuff, really interesting things going on here. And like I said, Murakami is very calculated. So if you read through this whole thing, I don't believe that I remember him making a single promise besides the fact that these NFTs would be released. Uh, and some of them wouldn't even be released immediately. Some of them he was going to hold back. But he does make some vague references to possibly there will be a DAO. So he mentioned something about connecting the NFT world with the world of DAOs. Take that as you will. Bridging between physical and real world. Could that mean access to in-person events? We don't know. Nothing has been officially announced. I'm not here to make any broad accusations, but I wouldn't be surprised if Murakami added some utility to these NFTs somewhere along the way. All right. Thank you all for watching. I know this was kind of a shorter one. We miss you, Jacob. Hope you're enjoying your time at NFTLA. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at allred_chase. We really appreciate all the support. If you guys like this new format where we're sharing more NFTs but going more in depth, let us know in the comments. If you hate it, you can let us know in the comments too. That's fine. But that's going to be all for us this week. I'm Chase Allred. Thank you for tuning in to Token Metrics, and we hope to see you next week. Have a good one, guys.